After the war, the Allies continued to blockade Germany, and the returning troops who marched through Munich, the capital of Bavaria, were shocked to discover how much their families were still suffering. Millions of Germans were hungry, and thousands more were dying of tuberculosis and influenza. Politics were polarized. Conservatives and socialists each became radical in the face of crisis. With the whole of Germany in turmoil in the spring of 1919, the unrest in Munich resulted in a left-wing takeover of the city, the Räterepublik. This culminated in April 1919 in the Munich Soviet Republic, an attempt to create a Soviet-style government of the city only 18 months after the victory of the Bolsheviks in the Soviet Union. Government troops were sent in to quash the rebellion, and there was open fighting on the streets of Munich. More than 500 people were killed. The soldiers were supported by the Freikorps, right-wing mercenaries paid for by the government. In Munich, there were cases where the Freikorps simply shot members of the Räterepublik out of hand. Other Freikorps members, like Fridolin von Spaun, heartily approved of the brutal measures which were being used to suppress the communist revolutionaries throughout Germany.
Es klingt vielleicht sehr roh, aber ich konnte ihnen keine Tränen nachweinen. Das war der gerechte Lohn. Sie wollten Deutschland ins Chaos stürzen. Und ich zog daraus den Schluss, man muss das bekämpfen. Und das habe ich dann getan, so gut ich konnte.
Eugene Levinet's father was the communist leader of the Räterepublik. He was executed in June 1919.
I understand from my mother that he had been very brave the way he met his death. And in fact, he called out, "Long live the world revolution."
Eugene Levinet's father was Jewish. And the anti-Semitic prejudice of those on the right was further fueled by the fact that of the leadership of the Räterepublik, most were Jewish.
Sodass natürlich in Deutschland allmählich der Eindruck entstand, ja, Bolschewismus und Judentum ist dasselbe, so ungefähr. Dass sich allgemein eine anti-jüdische Stimmung verbreitet hat, das finde ich sehr natürlich.
разделяют российскую революцию от европейской. Кто за? А значит, товарищи, сначала Польша, потом Германия, Италия. Весь мир! Социалистической Европейской Федерации к мировой эволюции!
Dr. Adam Weishaupt was born on February 6, 1748 in Ingolstadt in a city in Bayern, or Bavaria, Germany. This interesting character was the son of a rabbi and converted to Catholicism after his father's death. World-famous central banker Mayer Amschel Rothschild of the Rothschild dynasty chose Weishaupt to create the Coven of Golden Dawn, which to this day is Rothschild's private coven. Rothschild instructed Weishaupt to create the ancient illuminated seers of Bavaria. This is better known as the Order of the Illuminati. The name in Luciferian teachings means the bearer of the light, the illuminated, or the enlightened one. In Nesta Webster's book, The World Revolution, she states, The art of Illuminism lay in enlisting dupes as well as adepts, and by encouraging dreams of honest visionaries or the schemes of fanatics, by flattering the vanity of ambitious egotists, by working on unbalanced brains, or by playing such passions as greed and power to make men of totally divergent aims serve the secret purpose of the sect. People with money were welcomed but kept oblivious to actual secrets. The purpose is to win power and riches, to undermine secular or religious government, and obtain the masters of the world. Baron Franz Friedrich Knigge was recruited. He was the most instrumental person in the marriage of the Masons and the Illuminati. This allowed the Illuminati to expand rapidly with the use of Masonic lodges. On August 29, 1781, Congress of Wilhelmsbad declared the alliance official.
The result of the French Revolution. 1/3 of the land was owned by the Catholic Church. It was confiscated and sold to the people for gold. 7,000 Roman Catholic priests were killed. The back of the Catholic Church was broken. The monarchy of France was destroyed. The Jews were emancipated in France and most of Europe. Much of France's intelligentsia were murdered and more secret societies set up around Europe.